Good morning everybody and welcome to your phonics lesson. I thought we could start this morning with a really quick revisit of our tricky words, and this morning we'll focus on our phase 3 tricky word. Now this is a phase 3 tricky word mat, and as you can see it's got lots of our tricky words on. On the back of the tricky word mat are our phase 2 tricky words. So today you can play the game either with phase 2 or phase 3 tricky words. Are we ready? Brilliant. Okay, are we ready to play, boys and girls? I've got my swatter. If you've not got one of these, you can use a wooden spoon from your kitchen or a pointy finger or whatever you might have. So let's look at my table, and here we've got all of our phase 3 tricky words on my colourful bricks. I'm going to swat a word and then I'm going to give you time to shout that out at the top of your voice. Are we ready? Are we steady? Let's go. Me. She. Very good. Your turn. Well done. That's was. This one. He. Be. My favourite one. What's this one here, boys and girls? Let's pretend we're a pirate. R. Tricky word R. One above that is they. This is a really tricky word. Are we ready? Let's look at it. Was. A lot of us like to look at this word and say was. Oh no, remember it's a tricky word. We can't sound it out. It's tricky word was. Very good. Next one. You. Her. We. All. Fantastic, boys and girls. Well done, everybody. You played brilliantly then in tricky word splat. What I thought I'd show us now is how we play tricky word bingo, in case you've forgotten. We used to play this lots in class time, so I thought I'd remind you what we do, and then we'll move on to playing a quick game of it. Are we ready? So I've got my tricky words here in front of me, and I've also got my tricky word mat, which you may have at home. I'm going to pop that to the side. And on my whiteboard here, I've got 4 squares, and you can make this at home on a whiteboard if you've got one, or you can do it on just a piece of paper. So I'm going to choose 4 of my phase 3 tricky words, and I'm going to start with one of my favourite ones, and that is R. So I'm going to write tricky word R here. My next tricky word I'm going to choose is on a pink brick. I'm going to choose tricky word U, and I'm going to take great care with my handwriting. Whoops, I didn't do my best. Yeah, there. Oh, another one of my favourites is on a purple brick, and what's this tricky word, everybody? Well done. It's was. Were, and then space for one more tricky word, and I think I'll choose this green brick. What's this tricky word, everybody? Great, well done. It's my. An and a yeah. Well done. So here we have our tricky words, and we're ready to play the game. Okay, everyone, are we ready to play tricky word bingo? Just a quick reminder of what we do. So I've got my tricky word brick wall here. I'm going to swat a word. I want you to read it out loud, and then I'll be reading it out loud as well. So let's have a quick practice. I'm going to swat a green brick. I'm going to swat this word, and the tricky word is me. Very good. Your job then is to find it on your piece of paper or on your whiteboard. Now, have I got tricky word me? No, I've not, so I can't cross it off at this time. Let's play again. Tricky word you. I look at my board. Have I got that one? I have, so I can cross it off. Now, when you've crossed off all 4 of your tricky words, you can shout out, tricky word bingo. Just to remind you, I'm not playing along today. I'm the bingo caller. That's my important job. You've got your own judges at home. You've got your mummies or daddies or your brothers and sisters to be the decider if you really have one or not. Are we ready to play? Let's go. First tricky word I'm going to call out is on a yellow brick. Tricky word. Well done. R. Next one. Tricky word. You. Have a good look on your board. Have you got it? Next one. We. Well done. Now you can play a little bit slower at home if it helps. Next tricky word. She. My. Really tricky word. Have a good look at it. all. Well done. I'm going to go blue next. Tricky word. B. Now, I've still not got that word on my board if I was playing along, so I wouldn't be able to cross that one off. What about this one? Red brick. A H and an E makes tricky word. He. Super. What about this one? Was. Very good. I'm going to go to a red brick next. Can you read it before I get there? Tricky word. They. Well done. I'm going to go blue next. Tricky word. Her. Fantastic. And our final tricky word, green brick, is tricky word me. Well done, everybody. We should have lots of tricky word bingo winners this morning. A big well done to everyone. Thank you for joining in.